Welcome back to Always Learning. What are we doing today? Well, today we're learning about fishing, and particularly we're learning about the Carolina rig or the Texas rig. I'm going to do two videos. I'll put them separate just in case you're looking for the Carolina rig, you can find it. If you're looking for the Texas rig, you can find it. But those are probably what most people fish 90% of the time when they're fishing for smallmouth or largemouth bass. A little bit different technique, or I should say a little bit different circumstances or situation is going to determine which one you're going to want to fish, but they're both fairly similar. There's just a little bit of different nuances between the Carolina and the Texas rig. The worm part is exactly the same. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the line that's coming from my fishing pole, and I'm going to slip on, like I said, you can use the cone-shaped one, but I'm just going to use this sinker with a little hole in it. It's a slider. And you just simply run your line through that hole. Easier said than done while you're on the camera end. Okay, so that's on there. You can let it drop. Then I'm going to take one of these little round beads with the hole in it. And you're going to run your line through that just like I did on the sinker. Okay, let that go. Then I'm going to take my barrel swivel. And just like whatever knot you tie on your hook, that's what you want to tie here. Just think of it as a hook on this side of it, but it's not. I always tie the Orvis knot. I think it's pretty simple, but fisherman knot's pretty simple too. I'm not going to show you how to do it. You can go online if you want to learn how to tie the Orvis knot, or I can put a video if everybody really wants to know. But to me, it's one of the simpler knots to tie, and you don't waste a lot on the tag end. And it is 100% knot, which means the line will break before the knot does. Clip my tag end if I can see it. All right, so that is this side. That is this side going from the barrel swivel to your rod tip. Okay, now, just like you did before, you're going to tie on, like I said, whatever method you want. Like you tie on to a hook, you're going to tie that again. And this time I'll just use the fisherman's knot or the improved clinch. And you spin that about 6 times. Come back through your hole you created. Usually you wet it, I'm not going to. And then back through. See if I can grab it, and I can't. Just come through there. Back through there. All right, clip off your end again. And you really should only have to tie this once, because if your line's going to break, it's going to break down here, but it shouldn't break. So now you got about a 2-foot leader. If you're fishing grass, you're going to want a 3-foot. At least that's what the pros always say. And then if you're fishing rocks or a harder bottom, you're going to want 2-foot. And that bead, that little plastic bead, is going to rattle, and the fish are going to hear it. They're going to come to it, and they're going to feel those vibrations. So then, once again, you're going to tie on your hook just like you would to your 2-foot or 3-foot leader, okay? And then to put on your worm, you're simply going to take the top, got her all caught up in there. You're simply going to take the top of it, run that hook through there, and I only do about 1/2 inch to maybe 1 inch on these, but then you run it up here to where your line is. Okay, and then you're going to kind of figure out where that's going to be, and then you want to come back through it. And you can put it on top. I think some people put it on top where it lays like that, and then if they want to go weedless, they put it back in there. But you can see there, it should lay flat. And then what you've got is you've got this chasing. This is chasing when you drag that round sinker and that bead it's going to make vibrations. It's going to attract the fish to that noise and that sound, and then they'll see your bait swimming behind it and they'll hit it. But this is a good one if you're doing a lot of searching, like covering a big area and you're just looking for fish. So anyway, that's the Carolina rig, and it's pretty lethal. So good luck to y'all. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you want to see the Texas rig, click the next video coming.